Okay, what's going on with all my money motivated stars? I'm gonna make a quick video about the Lil Durk situation. I want to talk about this rapper named Lil Durk because I know a lot of my followers probably don't really listen to his music, or some of y'all probably do. But if you don't know who Lil Durk is, he's a rapper from Chicago. He been rapping like for a little minute. He blew up around the time Chief Keef blew up, like 2012, around that era. You know what I mean? So he just got the feds just picked him up. The feds just picking him up for conspiracy for murder for hire. You know what I mean? So they say when the feds pick you up, they pretty much got a whole case on you and you ain't beating it. You know what I mean? 9 times out of 10. I forgot what the conviction rate for the feds is. I think it's like 75, or if it's not 75, it's above that. You know what I mean? Like 75, 95 conviction rate. But like, I just wanted to make this video. This video may be a little bit long, but it ain't gonna be that long. But I just want to make this video because I got several topics to hit on when it comes to this. You know what I mean? So, and I may be, well, I'm just gonna get into it, you know. So when it comes to the situation, what my thoughts is on it, about these rappers rapping about violence, you know what I mean, actually going to jail and getting locked up for these things that they're rapping about. Not saying that he rapped about this certain situation that got him jammed, but I'm gonna talk on my perspective about the fans and the people who comment different things. You know what I mean? See, it's a lot of people when it came to that situation or come to different situations online where people will egg you up, gas you up. Not saying Lil Durk got egged up or gassed up to do certain things, but you hear all this typing, sliding for Von, do this, you know what I'm saying, slide for this. Why you ain't doing this? Even though a lot of these children be trolls, but a lot of these folks be really meaning it. It be grown people saying, go get your get back for, you know what I mean, for Von, or different situations, you know what I mean, people that he lost in the past. And they really want to see somebody crash out, you know what I mean? And it seems like when somebody do, because they probably been, I'm pretty sure they been building a case on them, you know what I mean, for the feds to come get you, you know. But when these folks finally come get the person that everybody been wanting to crash out, this when you see all the comments come out. Crazy, you know what I mean? Chief Keef was the only smart one. He left and got away from the people. You know what I mean? You see all the fakeness. You don't see no more slide for nothing no more. It's all the rapper is dumb. You had all these millions of dollars. You went and threw it away because you still want to live the street life. But don't be the same people. You know what I mean? Not everybody. I'm not talking about everybody when it comes to a situation like this, because a lot of people be saying, chill out, you ain't got to do nothing. But 90%, 80% of their fan base be telling them go do this, or NBA Young Boy fans be telling them folks go do this and all this. And people will turn their back on you so quick. You know what I mean? That's why I advise all these rappers out here, man, bro, right? Make music, you know what I mean? And make music, just authentic music, man. Everybody ain't gotta be no gangster. Everybody ain't gotta, even if you was a gangster, you ain't gotta rap about it. You know what I mean? Because the next thing I'm getting on is crazy, because all this is a trap. It's a setup. That's why I'm gonna be a little bit biased in this, because I can understand just me coming from where I come from. You know what I mean? Seeing dudes who didn't either kill somebody, you know what I mean, who I grew up with, or either, you know what I mean, a lot of this stuff didn't happen. And those were people may not agree with me, but I feel like some of those people I know, they was good-hearted people. You know what I mean? It's just the environment, and a lot of people can say, man, well, I grew up in the environment too. You know what I mean? I ain't do that. I grew up in it as well, and it's a hassle. You know what I mean? If you hanging around those dudes, you hanging around in a certain environment, you grew up in a certain environment, you do have certain evil thoughts. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna assume you lying. There's nobody in the hood who's eating the stuff that we eat, chips, potato chips, hot Cheetos, all this bullshit, you know what I'm saying? Chitlins, all this stuff, and around a negative environment, can't say they ain't had no negative thoughts of either killing somebody, you know what I mean, or robbing somebody, or doing something when they was low on their money, you know what I mean? A lot of people just gonna sit here and lie, because this is the internet, you know what I mean? Because if you hanging in that environment, you're gonna have those thoughts, you know what I mean? That's why I had to stop hanging around certain people in certain areas, because it's like some people will be pushing it to make you damn near kill them. You know what I mean? Like, for real. Like, it's it's just a negative environment to come from the hood, but it ain't all bad. But you just gotta know what certain areas to go around. You know what I mean? You may be in an area, cause some people be in the hood, but they choose to go different blocks and do certain stuff. You know what I'm saying? Some of us was raised on the block where a lot of stuff happens, so it's hard to escape that. You know what I mean? Because you can be in the hood and somebody killed an old lady next door to you. You know what I mean? You'll be thinking about getting revenge for that old lady because she was so sweet. You know what I mean? It's a lot of stuff that happens that will bring your mind to murder, or because this the vibration of the hood. You know what I mean? That's why there's a such thing as the hood. That's why I'm explaining this, because a lot of people can sit back and lie and deny all day. But that's why we was put in the hood with lack. So we would have those thoughts of robbing, killing, doing a lot of dangerous stuff. You know what I mean? As children, as we grew up, you know what I mean? A lot of people you did not grow up in the hood and you saying you had all positive thoughts. You're lying. You know what I mean? You're just simply lying. Even if you didn't think about killing or robbing, you probably did some little stealing, stole from a store, or you did something negative. You cussed. You know what I mean? You, as a child, you were doing a lot of stuff that you weren't supposed to do, and if you wasn't acting on it, you most definitely was thinking it. Because those thoughts, we are like magnets. You know what I mean? The vibrations we hang around, they rub off on us, and our vibration rubs off on other people. You know what I mean? That's why you got the good people in the hood who probably convince somebody out of sliding 1 minute. You know what I mean? Or you got a bad person who convinced a good person to go, I go get back. This person just stole from you. You finna let that slide. You know what I'm saying? It's all a mirror. We all mirroring each other in this hood. You know what I mean? So it's very, very hard to stay away from drama. Because sometimes drama will come find you, especially staying in a drama-filled place in the hood. You know what I mean? There's not too many people in the hood who haven't been in an argument, a scuffle, confrontation, because it's gonna find you. You know what I'm saying? Unless you just stay in the house all day. You know what I mean? But if you outside, you want to breathe some fresh air like a human should. You fought before. You did something before that you probably didn't want to do. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes down to it, man, I'm just looking at the trap they set up for us. You know, like as men, we make our own decisions, but a lot of these folks got money when they was kids. You know what I mean? Like Chief Keef, you know that man, they get that man millions of dollars when he was 16. You know what I mean? Coming from an environment like the ones that we come from. So that's why I can consider myself a little biased when it comes to it. A lot of people are like, oh, you should be lock them up, throw away the key. You know what I mean? It's like half and half, because you know what I mean? Like I said, growing up, and then to get hired to promote that type of music, and we already know the record labels are in cahoots with the jail system, is just absurd. But you know, it's all a trap. You know what I mean? The same people who hired you for these lyrics, murderous lyrics, are the same people who are going to convict you for these lyrics or these actions of these lyrics. So if y'all was really against violence, y'all would have never gave Durk. There would be no such thing as a Durk. There would be no such thing as a Chief Keef. There would be no such thing as a King Von. There would be no such thing as a Yo Gotti. I'm calling people from Memphis too. You know what I mean? Like from my city, Memphis. There would be no such thing as Young Dolph. You know, Young Dolph didn't rap about murder like that, but he had some sliding lyrics, and he had, you know what I'm saying, trapping lyrics. You know what I mean? But it's like, why, if y'all so against murder, why y'all signing rappers who push murder or push trapping on the society, and you know what I'm saying, just have a lot of trap babies growing. You know what I mean? Even Preacher said in one of his lyrics, I'm the one told you little nigga slide. I'm the one told you, you know what I'm saying? I forgot what song it was, but he was like, some people are very, very aware of what they're doing to the community. You know what I mean? But for the fact they're getting hired by the record labels to do it, and the record labels are in cahoots with the prison system, and yet and still y'all want to lock the rapper up for doing what he said when y'all signed him. You feel what I'm saying? That's why it ain't like I can't make sense out of it, because I know it's a trap. You know what I mean? For the speculator, you know what I'm saying, who on looking at all this, well, this don't make sense. It's a trap. They want you to, you know what I'm saying? Maybe it was because he was changing his life around. He became Muslim, you know what I mean? Or maybe because he knew the fail was on it, he became Muslim. But in my eyes, I always see when a black person is trying to get on the right path that has influence, that's when they start coming after them. When they do make a change, you know what I mean? Like when he made that All My Life song, that was a big, powerful song with J. Cole on it, you know what I mean? Like, it's a lot of stuff that they don't want to see. So maybe, I don't know whether he tried to clean his image for that or he just really, you know what I mean, matured. Because a lot of ways, like I said, when he got signed, he was young, you know what I mean? I think Lil Durk, the same age as me, or probably like a year younger, you know what I mean? But when they got signed, they was young, immature, you know what I mean? With money. So it's just, man, it's a double-edged sword when it comes to it. And I see a lot of people, I never seen, like, black people is the worst when it comes to our own people, man. Like, they be ready for the downfall of another person, a successful person. And a lot of people can say, well, he sold his soul, he did this. Like I said, that don't even be the reason people be mad. You're just mad, you're just happy on somebody else's downfall, you know what I mean? And not saying everybody feel like this, but it's 90% of people who really don't care what the rapper actually did to have the downfall. They just happy because of downfall. And because it's so-called was negative music, they can put that negative music or that negative stuff that that person did to justify why they happy about the downfall, and they'll get a pass, you know what I mean? Because they're like, yeah, he should be put in jail, he did this, you know what I'm saying, whole time. That person who's saying they got an ulterior motive, like, yeah, I was broke, now you broke, you know what I'm saying, now you back at the bottom. I done seen people in the hood actually say stuff like that, you know what I'm saying, saying, I hope that man don't be successful, I hope, I'm praying on his down. I swear to God, I heard somebody say that. I'm praying on his downfall. I thought it was a joke at first when I heard it, but then the other guy who heard it too, he was right beside him. He was like, man, why would you say that? You know what I'm saying? He just like, I just do. You know what I mean? Like, some people just have them mentality. They just praying on somebody's downfall, like literally. I thought there was jokes and memes, and I knew people could like wish you bad luck, you know what I'm saying? But I never heard it come out somebody's mouth. But yet I'm from the hood, you know what I'm saying? So it's not totally shocking, but it's like it's very shocking when you actually hear stuff that you done seen on TV, like Billy, I'm gonna drop a dime on that nigga. You know what I'm saying? People actually think like that. When they see you come riding your wheel to ride, and it's never good to flex, man, because you can flex on the wrong person. And they snitch on you for whatever you're doing, or make up something and have influence on the police, make up something about it. You could be with somebody who's doing something. You're not even doing it. But if they hate you so much, you can't stop flexing. You can't flex on everybody, man. You know what I'm saying? Unless your hands are just purely clean and you just, this is what you want to do. I never saw flexing as an entertaining thing to do because it's so many people without. You know what I mean? Why would you want to make somebody feel less then? You got to feel less within yourself to even want somebody to feel that way, to behave that way. That's something I won't understand, you know, but I understand it. Like I said, somebody's feeling less than within themselves. They're going to try to, you know what I mean? And then it comes from lack of attention. Parents didn't give them enough attention, so they're going to seek it elsewhere. They're going to have the big flashy rims, you know what I mean? And some people get the rims for themselves because they like how they, you know what I'm saying? It's like some people get cars for toys and put them on there, you know what I mean? Just flex. Some people just get it to flex. Probably didn't even want the rim. They just, everybody, this what everybody doing now. That's what getting them attention. I'm finna get, okay, this what everybody getting the women with. Okay, they wearing these type of sneakers. They fat as hell, even though they clown shoes. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna come in the hood, just put my foot up in the air. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, they create monsters and people don't, just not aware of who's the creator. You know what I'm saying? They're not aware of who creating them. You know what I mean? It's not actually you who want these things. It's not actually you who wants the life. It's just you want the things that come with the life. You know what I mean? And you can get those by different means, you know, different sources. You don't have to always be selling your integrity, your soul, your morals, you know what I'm saying, your principles, what you stand on to retrieve those items, man. You know what I mean? People gonna love you just for you being you. If they genuine. If somebody not loving you for not being you and it's for your material stuff, They're not genuine. Why would you want these people around? People who hang around me, they like me because of me. So I ain't got shit else. But not for real, man. I'm abundant in everything. You know what I'm saying? Spirit, my mentality, aura, all that. Aura, whatever you want to call it. My aura, you know what I'm saying? Like, all this stuff is only necessity. It ain't like, it's just extra. You know what I mean? It's just like the cherry on top of the sundae. The milkshake can still be good without the cherry on top. Or the sun, whatever you know what I'm saying, preparing, man. People got to just start being satisfied with themselves, man. These folks is trying to trick you out your greatness. We are great. That's why they constantly try to kill us, shoot us, promote this music. All this positive music out here, you don't hear none of it online or on the radio. Unless it's something that's vibey, but it's sexual still. But it's so vibey that you can't even hear all the explicit stuff. You know what I mean? You don't hear nobody really. They don't post songs, and I never heard one song on the radio talk about meditation. But it's millions of songs out there on YouTube that I didn't seen and searched myself and heard meditation. Or if you hear meditation in a rap lyric, they talking about meditating and getting high. Those type of meditation they talking about. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of this stuff is out there. It's just, it's not for our consumption unless we looking for it. You know what I mean? They pushing us towards negativity and wonder why people crash out. How is we as a people wondering how we crashing out? When it's set up for a lot of us to crash out. When a lot of us done crashed out before. You know what I mean? You done crashed out by harming your body, putting the wrong stuff in your body. I done crashed out by doing it, by doing drugs, drinking liquor. There's people still doing it. You crashing out every day. Every time you take a shot, you're crashing out. And don't say you ain't, because you know damn well that it's poison. Liquid poison that you put in your body, but you still doing it. But it's no judgment here. You know what I'm saying? But we all are crashing out. It don't matter whether it's wine or not. Wine is still alcohol in it. You know what I'm saying? You're still getting intoxicated. That's liquid poison. Every time you, them Newport shots, you're crashing out. You're causing damage to your lungs. Whether you smoking some weed or smoking a cigarette, it's still damaging the lungs. And we know this. You know what I'm saying? It's no secret. We're crashing out, man. So you can't get mad at somebody on how they crash out, because it was set up for us to crash out. You just took a different route in crashing out. You know what I mean? So we gotta start passing judgment when it comes to that, because it's set up for it. Like I said, I'm be biased. It's a biased video. You know what I mean? Because like I said, they promote this music day in and day out, and then they go snatch up the rappers and act like they doing their good job. Well, he was murdered. Yeah, we locked him up today. You know what I'm saying? Why was the music ever propelled to such a high atmospheric stance where people can hear it? If it was so toxic to the environment, if murder is toxic for the community and for the world, shouldn't the promotion of murder be just as toxic? You know what I'm saying? Even Meek Mill said, man, they promote us, they pay us more to rap about violent stuff. But then y'all go lock a rapper up for doing some violent stuff or hearsay, you know what I'm saying? Because I ain't even throwing them all the way under the bus, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. He possibly could beat it. I don't know. It's a fed, but, you know, they say people don't beat it, but you never know what happened. I'm not quick to count nobody out, not yet, nor do I want to count somebody out. You know what I mean? Because if you do get jammed up, we never getting out, there was a decision that he made due to his programming. They programmed us all. You know what I'm saying? I hate that for him. I hate the person who lost their life behind it. But in this rat race that we call the Matrix, that's what we're programmed to do. Watch people die and kill people. Steal from the poor. Kill poor people. You know what I mean? So it's a lot of stuff I can say when it comes to this video, but I already made it long enough. But you know what I'm saying? I'm just, you know what I'm saying, putting out my projection for a positive future, positive present. You know what I mean? Even if we couldn't change their past. You know what I mean? Because moving forward, this was something we can change as a people, man. If you feel like you crashing out right now when it comes to your job, anything, man, try to just look for better. Because it's always better. Just like it's always negative, it's always positive too. You know what I mean? Whatever you want to dwell in and whatever you're reaching to do, you can do it. So when it comes down to it, man, y'all make sure y'all hit the like button on this video, share, subscribe, whatever y'all want to do, and y'all be blessed on walking in smoke.